Wives, I'm glad you're back with us today. Awesome. Thank you for your time and for coming back. Today, we want to talk about words. Today, I'm going to ask you to have a little more fun with intimate words. Let me ask you this, and maybe this already came up, but let me ask you this. When you're referring to your chest, what words do you use? Just what words pop into your head? If you're referring to your chest, your breasts, that area, what words do you use? Awesome. Now that you've thought of those, what words does your husband use? I expect that they are different words. So what I'm going to ask you to consider here for just a moment is that your husband speaks about your intimate parts with some words, and you speak about your intimate parts with different words. And I want you to notice think of when he uses those words. He's using those words because for him there's power hidden in them, right? There is power hidden in those words for him. Power to turn him on, power to excite him, power to make him feel like a man, intimately speaking, right? Just in those simple words. Whoa, did you know that power was in those few syllables? Whoa, right? Think again. Other parts. What do you call your female parts? A little bit lower. What does he call them? What do you call sex, and what does he call it? How does he refer to it? Do you say, hey, do you want to have intimacy? And how does he say it? Okay? Think of those words. Just, if you would, note those in your head. Awesome. Think of your words and his words, and notice that his words have power. And what I'd ask you to do, today I want to ask you to write down his words for your intimate parts. The names that he has for breasts. The names that he has for nipples, the names that he has for vagina, the names that he has, if he has different names for your clitoris, the names he has for his parts, the names he's got for testicles, the names he's got for the penis. And sorry to be so direct, but we're learning that daring. You may not want to talk about them, you may feel uncomfortable, but it's important that you develop this ability, continue to develop this ability to speak about sex. And just know that some of you, for them, this is old hat. This is easy stuff. And for others, this is terrifying, right? And it's okay to feel those feelings. But think of this. You're going to soon be able to use words to turn on your husband in a way that is powerful pretty soon. We'll get there, and you're going to be amazed and shocked. First, let's learn his words. Just write them down. And if you can't remember any of them, give him a call. Call him at work. This is going to be a fun call. Or if you're at home, do it at home. But feel free to do it over the phone if that makes it a little easier for you. And say, honey, I need to know, got to ask you some intimate questions here. What words do you use for the male parts? I can't remember. What words do you use for the female parts and for the chest and the backside? Just write those down. If you're feeling especially daring, do this exercise with him. If he doesn't use any words, add some words that you think are sexy. My challenge to you is to write these down and then review them with him and see what happens. Watch what happens to him. See how words impact him in terms of turning him on. Do his pupils dilate? Does he start to sweat and get a little warm? Does he reach out and touch you? Is he trying to grab your parts now? Your goal here is to turn him on with these words. Now, you don't have to try to turn him on with the words. You don't have to say them in any particular way. You don't have to look at him with longing. You're just saying words because the power is in the words. Okay? All you have to do is say them. You don't have to say them sexily. You don't have to say them spicily. Just so they're clear. Okay, honey, so you call this. And what else do you say? What else do you say? What are the words you use for women's boobs? Just write them down. That's all we're trying to do today. We're increasing your daring around words. And you're learning, maybe relearning and paying attention to what words he uses. And then you're just going to review your list with him if you haven't already, or if you didn't get it from him. And just see what happens. See where it goes. See what kind of power is in those words. And do it easy. Cool? Are we cool? Hopefully this will be a lot of fun. If this is easy for you, just keep hanging on with us because we'll continue to advance in our techniques. We're all moving together, though. Appreciate your time and attention. Hope this is fun for you. Take care.